Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Honolulu. Hope everyone's having a great Thursday. I guess technically it could be Friday some places, but another beautiful.
Good morning,
Ooh,
everyone.
that's.
Welcome to Honolulu.
I'll take that as a good audio check. Kill that. Another beautiful day here in Hawaii. A little hazy, looks like. I wonder if that probably fog, because my lungs are telling me that's probably fog. Good morning, Ms. Wolves, Kirsten. Hope you all are doing well. Hello, O'Malley. We got Ron in the house early. Andrew. Kwai Blossom. Phil's here. David, Brandon, thanks all for being here. We have our good friend Jonathan McDee with the Aloha Wave, celebrating 8 months at the 321 level. Thank you very much, Jonathan. So I thought today was going to be extremely Queen heavy. I looked at the list last night of things coming in and out, and there was a bunch of Queens listed early today, up till about 10 o'clock. I think half of those canceled. So I got up and a couple of them were missing, and a couple of them were late. So hopefully we still get a few. We should still have a UPS here in a little bit. And we should get a UPS around 9:30 going out. And then theoretically, there's a couple of Atlas Airs somewhere on their way here. I have to double check that again. But, got a beautiful sunrise. All the cool kids are in the chat early this morning, so I can't really ask for much more than that. Of course, it is an aviation channel, so we probably should want some aviation. Ah, there we go, Atlas Air. 7:39. Thank you, John. Our first arrival on this runway that we're close to us is going to be a 717. We also have a 717 over going into 8 left. So we'll show you this one first, and then we'll go back to the other one. That was the encoder, or the tablet switching off. That one there was coming in from Lehue. The one coming in on the crossing order is coming in from Maui. That is right about there. This is coming in on 4 right. Morning, Mark. How are you? We have a Christine in the house. Hello, Christine. Christine is still trying to wrap her head around frosted sugar cookie Pop-Tarts. So as you can see in this wide shot, there is not a lot of actual clouds. There's some on the coalhouse behind me. But over on the Waianae Range, there is nary a cloud over there. We got Air New Zealand about 10 minutes south of us, coming in from Auckland. It's mostly for enjoyment. Yeah. No, I wish. There's some people that do it for a business on the mainland, but I don't have enough time. I have a regular job. It's IT. Yeah. Oh, I don't even want to count that high. It started off with one camera on a ladder over there, and it just kind of snowballed from there. Aye. I still think it's very funny. I've been doing this live streaming thing and YouTube thing we're getting on 2 years now. Coming up on 2 years doing the videos. About a year and a half into doing live streams. And the one thing that still confuses me, I'll get to that after the next, there's a Transair coming by, so we'll do the Transair, and then I'll finish that story. Hello, Mason. Good to see you. So back to my story. So mostly since I've been doing the live stream, people have no problem. Like a person who would never walk up to you at your real job, in an office, in a factory, at a restaurant, they would never ever walk up to you and say, "Hey, how much do you make?" But they have no problem. The second thing out of their mouth when they find out I do YouTube is, "Oh, how much do you make on YouTube?" And I've learned just never say anything, because whatever number you tell them, whether it's the truth or an inflated lie or a low ball, whatever you tell them, they're going to be disappointed. They're going to look at you like, oh, that's it? Because everyone envisions that I'm up here being Mr. Beast and jumping in my Ferrari after I'm done. And whatever, when you tell them the real number, they always go, oh. Wait. So I missed something. Alan, what's going on here? Alan. I don't see Alan. Where's Alan? Everyone's congratulating Alan for something and I missed it. Well, congratulations, Alan. Hopefully it's something good. I missed something in the chat. I was too busy focused on other things. No. No, I don't have a pile of $1 million behind the truck that I get to ask my viewers how much they want of it. I was watching my Mrs. Reverse Ops watches that Beast Games, and I caught about 10 minutes of it last night or the night before last. I can't tell which one. And just had a pile of money out there, and they said, take whatever you want. And no one else is going to know. I'm like, just... Hello, Jake, Keith. Good to see y'all here. We got 100 likes. Everybody likes that Transair short, I guess. Oh, look what else we got here. I didn't even notice that. Yes, it's a new subscriber. Thank you. Thanks, Mick. It's like a dodo bird. You look at it and you think, how does that thing fly, let alone carry cargo? Oh, okay, there we go. Congratulations, Alan. So that Air New Zealand has whipped its way around. It's going to come in 8 left. We are going to have Kamaka Air, it looks like, coming in here on 4 right in just a second. And then we have our normal cast of characters lit up over on Alpha, American, Delta, both believe going off to LA with the extra X. We have an MD-11 that is scheduled. Oh, it came in at. It's here, but it still says estimated time, so I don't know when that's going to leave. Hopefully on our watch. Eighth. Man, you're almost up to fielding a full soccer team. Holy cow. So here's what we have coming up in the next little bit. Like I said, we have, there's that Atlas Air that we were talking about a few minutes ago. And then our first and only A380 today. And then we have another Queen in about 48 minutes. And then the departures there at the bottom are listed. We have the Delta. What's weird is I don't see the American on the departure list, but it is definitely moving this direction. In fact, the next one out of the trees over there. So, I think this list of departures and arrivals is for amusement only. I don't think it actually means anything. There's the American right there, but it was not on the list. Ian, that should be Atlas Air operated by Qantas. Between Alan and Ken, you're more than making up for the fact that I don't have any. Let's see if we can, oh shoot, I was following that one. There's the first 3:30 of the day. I believe this one's coming in from, where's that one coming in from? I looked at it a minute ago and I completely forgot. Oh, Tokyo. The next one on the crossing runway will be an Aloha Air Cargo. We also have Air New Zealand coming into the parallel runway, so we'll take the Aloha Air Cargo first, and then we'll go take Air New Zealand. There. Oh, what's that in the background? I wonder if that's that Queen. Did you see that in the background? Is that the Queen that's on the downwind out there got caught in the background of the shot? Hello, H. Dot. Good to see you. Ah, I like your little avatar there, Andrew. Andrew says, amazing host, amazing community, plus amazing F-22s. Well, I'm sure 2 of those are correct. I can't vouch for the first one, but I'll take your word for it. Thank you very much. And thank you for being a 717 member for 7 months. So here's that Atlas Queen operated by Qantas. We were supposed to get 2 of these today. I think one of them canceled or is so delayed it hasn't got a new time yet. It's not showing up on jet tip anymore, and flight radar showing it as just past its departure time. So I don't know if that one was the one that was supposed to leave, the one that's delayed, or that one's going to leave. But one of them was supposed to leave around 10 o'clock, so I don't know if we'll get that show today. 9:45 is about when I have to be out of here. Oh, thanks, Red 5. So we try to mix it up a little. We try to come down here for a couple shows, and then we try to do up there for a couple shows. The other end of Lagoon Drive. Just depends on what's listed as traffic and what the probability of getting military action is. 'Cause you're probably sick of me saying there's no schedule for the military, so we just kind of gotta put ourselves in the best position and hope. But yesterday they sent out a bunch later than normal, like 9:20, 9:30. So sitting in my office listening to them go overhead. So hopefully we get that again today. This is kind of why we're down here. I was thinking about doing the other end of Lagoon Drive because of all these Queens, but like I said, a couple of them appear to have canceled or delayed. Oh, thanks, Kate. I appreciate it. So today is going to be, you know how they say like December 20th, the shortest day of the year, and like July something is the longest day of the year. Today is probably my longest day of the year so far. Still early. Today we left the house at 5:20 this morning, so I was up about 5 o'clock. I'm not gonna get home tonight till around 11. Of course, we have this show right here we're doing right now. And then we have to go work for the man. And then after that job, we have baseball tonight. UH baseball is University of Hawaii. So UH is taking on the powerhouse of Wichita State tonight. Have any Wichita State fans in the audience today? We have a shadow cam today, this morning. You can see my version of the behind the scenes camera where you see my shadow. Me and my shadow. Thanks, Keith. Ooh, I got construction vehicles making a lot of noise behind me. I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Like I said, they've been doing a lot of work down here in the Lagoon Drive parking lot. Some of it I understand, some of it I don't. Ah, it's our bird expert in the house. All right, hello, Sydney. I'm just gonna call everyone a bird expert. Everyone is now officially a bird expert. I'd like to thank Ian for 9 months at the 717 level. I'd also like to thank Ian for all the heads up he gives me in the chat about stuff. Thank you very much. Just love the diverse content and the cool coverage, so thank you. Thank you for being a Reverse Ops Ohana member. So I thought I saw O'Malley in the chat earlier. Let's see, he must be in a meeting because I think we're all girl power right now. We're doing the little Spice Girl action this morning. Somebody turned off the faucet of the aircraft. Okay, so that Atlas that we saw come in, it landed on the hard ramp. Morning. That Atlas we saw came in, it landed on it ended up on the north hard ramp, so it is not a military flight, so I don't know what it's for. We do have a United heading down this way, the one going off to Majuro. Hopefully it makes it all the way down here. I just recently, I recently mounted the camera for this location differently. So I have, in the back of my truck, I have like a rack, like a regular ladder rack. And so when I'm at one end of Lagoon Drive, I have to put the camera on the back of the truck. And when I'm at this end, I have to put it on the side of the truck. This is the way I have to park. And when I mounted it on this side, it's harder to get the planes off the parallel runway. We do try, but it's harder. I have to turn into a contortionist to not block it with my head. I know you're just, by now you've probably muted the audio, which is okay. Sometimes these stories are just for me. Not nice. Alright. I think they're going to send that Majuro flight out on the parallel runway, so we're going to have to turn into a contortionist. David, you should know better than to ask someone with a sense of humor of a 5-year-old what their favorite bird is, because there's a lot of funny named birds. So let's see what we can do about that one on the other runway. See if we can.
Yeah, I'm gonna park in your spot.
So as you see my head there.
Yeah, that's good, that's good.
Okay. There it
Are
is.
you coming back or did you leave or? Oh, no. Alright, let me just, if you're leaving now? Okay, I'm gonna.
That would be awesome, Mike Smith. So what I really want, I have dreams of a couple different things, because that's what I do. I just sit and dream about live stream stuff. So I need one of those trucks that they bring food to the planes in, the catering trucks. That way I could just elevate myself over all this and be like 20 feet in the air. And be able to walk into the back end of it. That would be awesome. Either that or a you ever seen the football coverage where they have the sideline camera that's on a truck that drives up and down the sideline? Has the guy up in the swivel chair, like kind of like Mike was talking about? That would be awesome too. That would be okay, Mick. I'd take a food truck full of Pop-Tarts. There's a, if you're local to Honolulu, somebody actually has one of those catering trucks for sale. The ones that have the scissor lift back that goes up. It's an old Delta one. It's on, there's a little tiny car lot on Vineyard in town. They've had it for over a year. I remember seeing it last year. This lady's gonna spend her whole shift trying to get her car parked. Not done yet. It's one of those electric cars that make that fake noise so people don't walk in front of them. Yeah, the driver is, there's security down here. They're doing a lot of work in the parking lot, so they have a 24-hour security in this tent right here. But what's odd to me is they also have a security booth right there. So I guess they need extra security? I don't know. The story I heard is someone jumped the fence and ran out onto the airfield. So they're gonna raise the fence over here and yes, Sydney, that's exactly what's going on. Oh, hello, David. Good to see you. I'm hoping you made it back home safe and sound. I believe this medevac plane is heading down to one of the taxiways down there. They're going to do engine run-ups on it for a while. Hey, anytime, David. I had a lot of fun. So the next heavy that looks like it's coming this way is out over the water still. It's coming in from Tokyo. It's another Hawaiian. Behind that, we're going to have our A380. It's scheduled for 7:59, so another 12 minutes or so. Out way north of Molokai, we have another 747 coming in. Still 25 minutes out. Morning, Sherry. How are you? Yeah, Phil, it's going to be a long day, but I'm excited to go see the Shockers. I wonder what their foam fingers look like. Out here we have a foam hand that is the Shaka, which is kind of the hang loose sign. Ian, is that, let's see, is that this one over here? Is that this one over here? Come on, focus. It's focused on the barbed wire. Focus, there we go. Christine, the best thing he did in Hawaii was hang out with me, obviously. You'd have to ask him the second best thing he did. Alright, so that Hawaiian is just about to cross over Ko'olina, so it'll be here in just a minute. A little bit, Mike. A little bit. It'll pick up around. It usually picks up right around 8 o'clock. So we get a lot of stuff going out right about 8 o'clock. We start around 7 because that gives us about 2:45, 3 hours before I have to go to work. So 7's a nice good time to start, even though it is a little slow to start off the show sometimes. But Caroline, I have no idea what type this. Ian might know. Ian might know. Somebody a lot smarter than me about boats would know. There's 2 of them out there. There's a destroyer in the back. I think I know what that is. So we got 2 of them out there. $14 degrees at DFW. I think I picked the exact right 3 days or 4 days to be there because it was cold while I was there, but it was not 14 degrees. Hello, Alistair. Thanks for stopping by. Be able to see that Hawaiian in about 40 seconds or so. I can just barely see it through the haze out there. So the haze is actually VOG, V-O-G. VOG is volcanic smog. It's whatever's spewing out of Mauna Kea over there ends up over here and just kind of hangs on the island. It's as wonderful to breathe as you think it is. Did you guys see the streets in Detroit? They had a flood. I think it was Detroit. They had a flood, and then the flood froze, and these cars were stuck halfway deep in ice. Yeah, that destroyer doesn't seem to be going anywhere. This one's definitely moving at quite a pace. The other one just kind of seems to be hanging out there. I don't know if it's not on the radar, I don't know how much I want to show it, but we'll focus on the other one. Either that or we'll just keep swinging the camera back and forth to give the illusion of movement. Alright, so we have another plane coming in on 4 right. It's a smaller plane though. It's a Cessna Grand Caravan EX. I think EX has the Corinthian leather, if I'm not mistaken. The first A380 of the day is just about to pass over Colina, so it'll be here in a minute and a half, 2 minutes. We get a good shot of it. Was that your plane, Ms. Wolves? I think that was Ms. Wolves' Cessna. It said M13 on the back, on the tail. Seen one of those till now. Alright, so I can see the Super now. We'll see what happens. If I was having issues with Super Zoom a bit ago, so let's see if Super Zoom functions. Alright, so it is to the right of that. Oh, today's gonna be rough. I'm already yawning. So I had to take the Super Zoom graphics off, so hopefully you guys can figure this out. So I'm still having encoder issues. I did get the new encoder in, but unfortunately I've been so busy I haven't had a chance to mess with it yet. Oh, thank you very much.
Capture the Raptors, right?
Sometimes, yeah, when they come out. I have not seen any today.
What do you normally try to catch?
Just everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just because, or?
Yeah, I stream it on YouTube, so people who can't make it down to the airport to watch the planes can watch it on YouTube.
I thought it was specifically for the Raptors.
No, that's just a bonus.
That's a bonus. I know, I was chilling here like a couple weeks ago, and I saw them take off. I'm like, holy shit! They're small.
Yeah, it's especially when you see planes like that one that just come in, and then behind it there'll be those, and the size disparity is huge.
Right?
Yeah.
It's crazy. And then how fast they go up, and then they're gone. Like,
yeah.
I lose them in the sky. Wow. And you do this every day?
Usually 3 times a week. Yeah.
Just was curious. Cool setup.
Well, thank you. The channel name's Reverse Ops, if you ever want to look at it on YouTube. Yeah. So if you just search Reverse Ops on YouTube, it'll pop right up.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Uh-huh. Alright, so we got Hawaiian 10 heading out here. That's heading off to LA with the Extra X. That is not this one. The Hawaiian 10 is a 330. This one, however, is going off to Kailua Kona. There's another 717 behind it that's heading off to Lehue, and then we should get Hawaiian Flight 10, and behind it will be an SFO bound 757. So right about 8 o'clock. I think I called that, didn't I? Didn't I call it, say it would pick up around 8 o'clock? It's like I have a schedule or something. Oh, Patrick, it's good to laugh. Love laughing. Hey Keith, I'm definitely gonna have to get back there. I enjoyed that location that we were at Heathrow. I really liked that. The only place would be better was standing on the top of that parking garage that kept getting in our way. Other than that, it was perfect. Different paint job on this Transair, a livery. Let's get the terminology right, Patrick. This is green instead of orange. So we also have that UPS that's on the downwind right now. I believe it's still on the downwind. My flight radar is too zoomed in to see it. I'm not exactly sure what Inter-Island Airways is, because that still belongs to Transair like the last one we left. I don't know if that's one they bought or a rebranding. I'm not sure. A rebranding that didn't work. I don't know. But it's still Transair like the last short. Oh, interesting. We have an Air Transport International lit up on the Hickam ramp. Scheduled for 8:20. Hello, Rohit. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Good luck, Ian. Let's see if we can find out where that other Queen went. Okay, it is next for arrival on the parallel runway. Next for departure on this runway would be that Transair short. It's still holding. I believe it's waiting for the 717 that just left on the parallel runway to get out of the way. Thank you very much, Jonathan. Our good friend Jonathan McD has gifted 1 Reverse Ops membership. So it looks like Gareth L. is the recipient of that, so please join me in thanking our good friend Jonathan McD. Good friend Scott has been here for a month at the 717 level. Thank you very much, Scott. Great show. Love seeing the ships too. Glad I could help out. Let's get that Transair short now. There it is. Hello, Gary. Good to see you. Oh, Becky, hello. Alright, so we have Alaska 888 heading down this way. It is heading off to Seattle. Alright, so that ATI is also moving. That Air Transport International is heading off to Wake Island. It's a 7.6. I don't remember the 7.6. I don't think comes here very often. We usually get a lot of their 7.5s. I don't remember the 7.6. But it's one of those things that you could be in here every day. I just miss it. So this here is the Lucille's special livery. So Alaska 888. This is the San Francisco Giants baseball team special livery. I still haven't seen the new Mariners one. I heard they, not Mariners, Kraken one. I heard they painted that on a new plane. I keep missing it. Oh. Thank you, everyone. Something very loud is coming over my right shoulder. That means it's probably something very small. Yep. It is a BizJet. I'll show you this air transport real quick just while we get a side view. This is, I don't remember this one coming here. I don't remember seeing this one before. So we usually get the 7.5s from Air Transport International. Alright, let's go back to Lucille. There we go. Hopefully you can see the livery on the side. It's their mascot. It's a seal named Lou. Lou seal. Oh wow, Keith. I didn't know ATI was around that long. Medevac plane we saw earlier has finished its business down at the other end of the runway. So, I wonder if it's going to go up for a spin. So here in Hawaii, the only level 1 trauma center is here in Honolulu. So if you're, these are a huge necessity to have this. There's 2 of these, I believe, 2 different, to bring patients in from outer islands if they need the kind of care. It's one of those things you don't think about when you're just living your everyday life, is how close am I to a doctor, how close am I to a hospital. It's not just how quick are my Amazon packages going to get here. It's Alright, so the next one in is a Delta 76, continuing with that 76 theme. It's coming in from Tokyo. It's going to come in on the crossing, or the parallel runway, and we should be able to get it after this one leaves. Next one's Hawaiian Flight 6. It's heading off to Vegas. It's a 330. Delta's still a ways out there, so I'm going to see if we get this one too before that one gets here. Hopefully, Keith. 776. We also have a Delta going out, which will be this one right here. The one going out is heading off to Seattle. That one that came in was coming in from Tokyo. Southwest in front of this Delta is heading off to Vegas as well. And then we have that med flight that's in front of both of them. So we'll should be able to get all three of them. Mike, your guess is as good as mine on that one. Geez, I have no idea. Something about those, they all look the same to me. Alright, so let's take the medevac flight. He got up very quickly. There he is. Expensive flights you'll ever take in right there. Hello, Navy Jack. Good to see you. So Southwest has just got its clearance. We also have the DHL 777 Singapore co-branded coming in from LA with the extra X. Ah, that's interesting, Keith. The Metal Stretcher Fence Society. Interesting. I guess everything's got a society or a group. That's cool. I'll have to look that up.
On the 408, wind 320 S5, runway 4 right at Foxtrot 6 takeoff. 4 right at Foxtrot 6 takeoff, I'm on 408.
I think it's officially time for me to get a glass of water. We have a Southwest coming in on the parallel runway, so I'm going to take the Southwest. I'm probably going to grab a water. I'm getting parched. There it is. So I noticed we have a lot of new people here today. A lot of new people lurking in the lounge there, as they say. So I'd like to welcome you all to Honolulu. My name is Patrick, the channel's Reverse Ops. In case it wasn't abundantly clear, we're an aviation live stream and video channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Our home airport is Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. It's located on the south shore of the island of Oahu, 3 or 4 miles west of downtown Honolulu. Kind of in the center of the Pacific Ocean, about 6 hours from anywhere. So because of that, we end up getting a lot of cool stuff coming through here. So we get a lot of military action because right next door is Hickam Air Force Base that shares the runways with the airport here. We had a lot of military action, a lot of things just passing through. The last couple of days, we've had a bunch of Chinese airline 737s that were on their way to be delivered. We usually do 3 shows a week here. Our morning weekday shows, like this one here, are usually 7 to about 9:30. The weekend shows run a little longer usually. I usually put up a schedule on my Instagram and YouTube community pages, so if you're interested, check out that. If you're interested in ways to help out the channel, there's a bunch of ways to do that. I've tried to make it as easy as possible. You could join as a member. There's a button underneath your video screen there. If you're on an iOS device, I think you have to open up the video in Safari. There's 4 different levels, starting off at just $1.99 a month. Cancel anytime. That gets you access to our emojis, members only streams and videos. And it also gets you into our members only section of our Discord page. Oh, by the way, we have a Discord page. Also a PayPal link somewhere in the description. And we also have a merch shop, which I'll tell you about after this KC-46 departs. As I was mentioning a minute ago, we do have a merch shop. It's at reverseopshop.com. T-shirts, hats, hoodies, mugs, stickers, magnets, all this normal stuff. But if you're thinking to yourself, Patrick, slow down, I don't have a pencil, I don't want to rewind the stream. I didn't get all that information. Well, the easiest way to do it is just head over to reverseops.com/find me. That'll take you to everywhere you need to go. Take you right back here to YouTube. It'll take you to our social media stuff. It'll take you to PayPal, all the ways to help out the channel. It'll also take you to the shop. So remember, that's reverseops.com/findme. So thank you for listening to my shameless self-promotion. See if I'm right. Yes, that's going off to Kailua Kona. There's a 7.6 down there. UPS 7.6 that's coming this direction, coming over from Maui. I don't know if I can see it. It's kind of hard when there's no clouds in the sky, as weird as that sounds. This 717 here is heading off to Kailua Kona. To thank our good friend David Zeising. Says thank you again, Patrick, for such a wonderful time while I was there. It was my pleasure. It was a good time. Was actually mutual. We had a really good time. I didn't realize we were gonna close the restaurant down, but it was a lot of fun. Thank you for the $20 super chat. I appreciate that a whole lot. Rainbow Love, don't make promises you can't keep. But I do appreciate all the likes. Thanks everyone. Sydney, I heard most of it was middle management, not actual airline crews or maintenance crews on the Southwest layout, which is very odd to me because I grew up in North Dallas, and growing up they were always having these huge hiring events, and they were always hiring people. It seemed like it was a never-ending stop of hiring people. And I actually applied to work there once, and they didn't pick me. But honestly, it felt like a cult. It was really weird. You go in there and you learn these. Just to apply, you had to go in and learn these chants and listen to these motivational speaker type people. It was really weird. Alright, so this Southwest is heading off to San Diego. we're going to have a Southwest land on 4 right. Yeah, Southwest coming in from Hilo is going to land on 4 right. I believe that'll be next before this one leaves. Oh, another KC-46 is going on. Interesting. There's a lot of activity down there. Not a lot of planes, but a lot of activity. That was, I don't know what that is. There's some trucks down there a minute ago. Where'd the trucks go? Oh, there they are. I can see the Southwest coming in. Still a little far out to get a good shot of it. And it looks like we have a Hawaiian maybe lining up behind it as well to come in on this runway. Oh, that's the 7.6 out there. So hopefully that comes in this runway. Looks like it will. Looks like we might get a UPS 7.6 on 4 right, so that's good. 431 to Travis. Alright, so the next arrival is going to be that 7.6 I was talking about. UPS coming in from Maui. Nice long flight. If I can find it. It's out there somewhere. Ah, there it is. Mai Tai 1-1, all right. Thank you very much. Golf Papa 24. Golf Papa 24 has joined us at the 717 inter-island traveler level. Thank you very much. We'll enjoy all the comfort of the 717 as you zip between the Hawaiian Islands. The seats in economy are reclining, but you're never really in the air long enough to notice. Somebody will be by with your pog drink soon. Thank you very much, Golf Papa 24. Appreciate that. Alright, so the next one heading out to the reef runway is going to be a Phoenix bound Southwest plane, so Phoenix with the appropriate number of X's. Alright, so they are getting the fighters this direction. I just heard them giving them their squawk codes, so they should be out here in just a second. So we have also a PC-12 coming in from Lanai on the crossing runway, so I'm going to pull away from this Southwest. I don't think we've got one of these today. We've seen a couple of them, but we haven't focused in on one yet. I know a lot of people like these little ones. Mai Tai 1-1, taxi via Juliet. So if you're not familiar, Mai Tai is the call sign for one of the F-22s. They also use Gamecock and Jeep. But Mai Tai is the ones that are coming out here now. Since they were also getting Gamecock. So I think that should be. I think they said 2 flights of 4, so I think we're up to 8 now coming out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's another set of 4 coming out as well.
Heavy hotel across runway 8 left entry, attack runway 8 right. Can we hold position for 3-1? We're putting the taxi behind Agile 8-1. 3-1 heavy hotel, roger. Hold short of runway 8 left at Juliet. We'll hold short of 8 left at Juliet for 3-1. Beacon, all copy departure. Copy departure.
They're ready to go already. Okay, that's the first of the 4. Mark, I don't think Air Force and Air Guard are allowed to do dual. I don't think, but they never do it here. They line up next to each other, but then they'll go one at a time. Okay, I see 6 of them down there now. Oh, wait, there's 2 more coming out, so there's 8 total that I can see. And here goes the first one already. Wow. Sorry about that, guys. So I think these ones here are going to wait. We got a Hawaiian coming in on 4 right. We have another ANA coming in. So I think these are going to hold for the Hawaiian coming in on 4 right. It's a 717 coming in from Maui. The ANA is a Dreamliner coming in from the other side of Tokyo. So we'll try to see if we get both of those. We'll see if we can get the, this is the ANA. And we'll come back once the fighters start to move. I will not miss the fighters, so. He's definitely waiting for the 717 at this point. Of course, I've said that before, and they get out of here quickly. Here's that 717 that they're waiting on. So, looks like we have 4 left. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Some of you might be seeing some other dots on flight radar. I mean, on ADBS Exchange. Those are work trucks. They're not aircraft down there. So, just the 4 left. Alright, so I think these guys are waiting for a Mokulele Air. It's a Cessna Grand Caravan. Okay, is it a cargo man? No, it's a Grand Caravan. That is relatively close. Oh, look at that.
And 431 would like to cross 8 left. 431, roger, cross 3 left at 703 miles on total left. Cross 8 left, middle way, as usual, yes. And there's 784, heavy turn left at 86, south background.
I think there's something wrong with at least one of these. He asked, the ATC asked a minute ago if they were able to make a U-turn. I think they said no. So I think they're going to taxi all the way down. The next taxiway they can hit is the high speed. I think it's Romeo 5. 4? Romeo 5 or Romeo 4. So the good thing is we're getting a nice, very nice close-up shot of them. The bummer is they won't leave, so they're going to head back to Hickam. We have our friend Gonzo also making an appearance. Gonzo's coming out over my right shoulder. See him in just a second. Have them hold short right in front of us. Let's show you Gonzo real quick. This is a NOAA aircraft. It's a weather aircraft. Usually it shows up in here in the winter time. Back and make sure we get the one departing. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, sure.
I really enjoy your channel.
Oh, thank you.
I've traveled quite a lot.
Yeah.
And I watch it when I'm away from home. Makes me feel,
Oh, thank you very much.
Well, you got your equipment
Yeah.
already, but there's some ones that are these fantastic spots. You can see the pockets and the confidence it's taking.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you rob a little bit to get a little bit, because I do have those type of lenses, but the problem is they don't retract far enough to get wide. So especially when the jets leave,
Yeah.
they don't pull back far enough to find the one behind it. So it's really tough to track multiple. Yeah.
So you can have something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody's doing some moving on in Northern Australia. And it's incredible though that you can see the guy, the captain, you can see the captain.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
really enjoying what
Thank you very much. What was your name?
LJ.
LJ. Good to meet you.
You're not every day though.
3 times a week. Yeah, I have another job I have to do.
Oh sure.
Yeah.
I bet. Yeah, well I'll be catching you the next time too.
All right. Take care.
All right.
We have a lot of stuff going on down here. We have these 2 going back. We have Gonzo. We have a 717. Another 46 here, and then there's another F-22 that went out. I wasn't paying attention, so it's right there. This one will be going on in just a second. Yes, it's the 199th and 19th Fighter Squadrons out here. Pardon me. This one looks like it has tanks on it, so I wonder if it's going with the, I believe EHAM said there was one going with the 46, so this one might be going somewhere. It's like, so it looks like, where'd the other one go? There's one there that turned back. Alright, it looks like one of them, looks like one of them turned back towards the runway, so we might be getting 2 more F-22 departures. This one's still, looks like it's following. No, they're both turning back on towards the runway, so that's good. They just wanted to do a parade lap for us, well thank you very much. F-20 going to Hill Air Force Base. Is that the new, adding the new stuff I've been reading articles about? Sydney, you talking about me again? Alright, so this Hawaiian is heading off to Lehue. The Southwest that's behind it is heading off to San Jose. And then we'll have either NOAA or the F-22s as well. Send out the Southwest as well before the 22s. Alright, so we have both F-22s that did the parade lap in front of us. They are both lined up now. There they are. All right, John, thank you. John K is letting us know that the Queen has pushed. That's good. So we're going to have a Queen come right in front of us. Oh, I could see the... Alright, so I'd show you the tail. So we're going to miss out on the Jaws action today because of the... They just got their clearance. I don't want to miss them. We will get the Alright, so we also, besides this Queen, we also have the Air New Zealand 787 that we saw come in earlier today. It's heading back to Auckland. Oh, thank you very much, everyone. We've hit 500 likes in 2.5 hours. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you, everyone. I'm glad you're having a good time. Alright, so the Cessna they were waiting for is come into 4 right. So that means the Air New Zealand should be leaving any second. We got all kinds of emergency trucks going out. Emergency trucks going very big hurry. Not quite that fast. We had ops trucks and fire trucks heading towards the other runway very quickly. I do not know what's going on over there. I didn't hear anything over the ATC. So Stephanus, thank you very much for the €20 super chat. That's very kind of you. Just thank you so much for Versops, the excellent and relaxing stream. I enjoy it very much. So smooth and relaxing. Well, thank you. That's exactly what I go for. Westbrook coming in, the $5 super chat. Thank you very much, Mark. It says great stream. I appreciate the kind words and the super chat. Hope you have a great day and join us back here on Saturday. Not sure what time yet Saturday. I'm not sure if we're gonna do I'm not sure if we're gonna do the harbor view for the departures. That would be about 11, or we do a normal super heavy Saturday, which would be about 7. So I'll post a schedule up either later today or tomorrow on Instagram and on the community section of YouTube. I think they relabeled community section as posts now. So if you go to my homepage on YouTube, there's a tab for posts. I believe that was what used to be called community, so I'll put that up there. We have, if you weren't here earlier, we have, talking about UH baseball, University of Hawaii baseball. Season started last weekend, so the next 2 weekends are going to be very busy, so I'm not sure what's going on. So we have this weekend we have a game tonight, so I have to work. I'm doing the stream this morning. I got here at 5:30, or I got a little after 5:30. Then I have to go, after this UPS, I have to go to work, and then tonight there's a baseball game, so I'm going to be very sleepy tomorrow. But the UH plays tonight, tomorrow night, Saturday night, and Sunday afternoon. And then they play Friday, Saturday, Sunday next weekend as well. So I'm still trying to figure out the timing of these shows. It kind of, baseball kind of puts a wrench in it, but it's one of those things, you know. You can sit at home and say, I wish I went to that, or you can go out and do it. So I'm going to go out and do it type of guy. So we're here, we'll be at work, we'll be at baseball, and I'll figure out how I'm going to sleep later. I think we've officially rolled into overtime, but we're going to have this. Well, the good news is the fire trucks are coming back, so whatever the problem was, it's not that serious. It's always bad when they leave and they don't come back for a long time. Hi, I'd like to thank everyone for being here today. Thank all the newbies who showed up today. I hope you had a good time. I hope you'll come back and see us. Like I said, we're going to be on Saturday sometime, but I'm not sure exactly when. I'd also like to thank the frequent visitor lurkers and the channel members. I really appreciate y'all being here. Thanks for all being a member of the Reverse Ops Ohana. Hanging out with you guys is truly the best part of my week. Well, with the exception of the time I spent with Mrs. Reverse Ops. So hanging out with you guys is definitely the best part of my week. But don't forget reverseops.com/find me is an easy way to figure out where I'm going, what I'm doing, how to support the channel. If you need a Hawaiian Moose Crossing t-shirt, that's a good link to have, because it'll take you to our shop. But alright, so I gotta go. This has to be the last plane of the day, so I really appreciate it again. Like I said, all you being here, you guys really make me a happy plane spotter. So thanks all for being here, and we will see you next time. Like I said, check the Instagram and the post section of YouTube on my page later on today or tomorrow. I'll post that up there as soon as I figure out what the heck I'm doing with my life. I also like to give a big shout out to my mods: Kirsten, Ms. Wills, Rainbow Love, Sydney, Brad, Josh, and Valerie. Not do this without them. Very smooth. Keep me in mind most of all. So thank everyone. We will see you all very soon. Have a great rest of your week. Stay happy. Stay healthy. And I had a pretty good time today, so let me say let's try this again sometime. Alright, aloha everyone.